Hey guys, going on our 10-week 10 mitzvah campaign. This week we focused on Torah study. The Torah was given to every single one of us as an inheritance, and there's so much to explore. There's so much that Torah has to offer that is so relevant to our day-to-day lives. Torah has what to say on mask wearing, on ethics, on social justice, on the wage gap. Torah has what to say on every subject out there. Everything that you find relevant to your day-to-day life. I strongly encourage people to visit even Chabad.org, which is an amazing website and resource for anything you wanted to know. What does Torah have to say on a given subject? Because it's ours. Let's explore. Let's look into it and see what it has to offer. Going on to this week's Torah portion, which is also Torah study, we have Matos Masei, a double header, which talks about the different travels and the stops that the Jewish people had over 40 years in the wilderness. And like these days, high-speed travel is really in, right? We want to get anywhere, we want to get there really fast. Direct flight, high-speed train, we want to get to space really quick, Hyperloop. We want to get everywhere really, really fast. Even we find in the Torah, there was a few times where God miraculously shortened the way for individuals, whether it was Eliezer, the servant of Avram, whether it was when the Jews left Egypt and miraculously traveled a distance that normally would have taken 11 days and 3 days. This high-speed travel. But then, on the other hand, we found that we spent 40 years in the desert because, we messed up over there. So it seems like we have this, Torah is highlighting this dual path. You could either get somewhere really quick or get there really slow. And you see, when the Jews left Egypt, God could have, done a miracle and just took us straight into the land of Israel, but something would have been missing had that happened. We would have missed out on the self-reflection, working on ourselves. We had 200 years of slavery that we had to unpack, that really had an effect on our psyche, that it took a long time. We just received the Torah. We had to internalize it. All of that would have been missing had God, took us straight into the land of Israel. There was the journey. The journey was part of that process of getting to the destination. And in a world where everything is instant, we want everything right now, right away, there are some things that can't be rushed. Every single one of those stops that the Jews had in the wilderness was meant to represent another aspect of them working on themselves. We received the Torah. The whole idea of receiving the Torah was to bring the physical and spiritual together, to merge them together. But it was supposed to be done through our own hard work, not just from above to, do it for us. We have to transform the world. We have to put in the effort. We have to, day by day, brick by brick, we have to do the work. And so with everything that, we want to rush to get to, sometimes we miss the journey in itself and we forget, slow down, focus on today, even building on last week's message, focus on today, on the here and now, and what am I supposed to be doing here right now. On the other hand, there's a powerful message in our obsession now with high-speed travel. For 2,000 years, we've been doing the long route. We've been taking it step by step by step. We've put in the work, we've put in the time. Now it's time for God to finish that journey and really bring us home. And with Mashiach, Shabbos.